List of Supreme Court judges who may decide Nigeria's next president as Atiku will be reject tribunal's verdict. The question is, the Supreme Court judges, are they not the same people that are being put there by Tinubu? So it's not going to work. Who is selecting them? How are they selected? What is the criteria for their selection? It's not Justice Ariwola that is working for Tinubu that is going to do the selection. The CJN of Nigeria. It's the same thing now. It's the same thing. Following President Bola Tinubu's victory at the tribunal, the PDP and the Labour Party have indicated that they will be filing appeals at the Supreme Court, Nigeria's apex court, for final adjudication. The Independent National Electoral Commission had declared the All Progressive Congress APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu the winner of the election after polling over 8,000 or 8 million votes. Labour Party's Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar are challenging President-elect Tinubu's victory. Okay. However, his close rivals, Atiku Abubakar of the Democratic Party and PDP and Peter Obi of Labour Party have filed petitions to challenge his victory. Yeah. The petition starts at the Presidential Election Petition Court and ends at the Supreme Court. So if the parties involved are not satisfied with the judgment of the appeal court, they will go to Supreme Court. So the tribunal on Wednesday, September 6th, ruled in favor of President Bola Tinubu, and his challengers have vowed to appeal the ruling. This piece lists the current 13 justices of the Supreme Court who may decide the next president of Nigeria if the case gets to the apex court. Of course, it will get there. The verdict may either affirm the election of the president, Tinubu, or sack him. The first person is Justice Ariwola, Olukayode Ariwola, the Chief Justice of the Federation of Nigeria. Olukayode Ariwola was appointed a Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Nigeria in 2011. He was at the Court of Appeal between 2005 and 2011. According to a report by the ICIR, Ariwola represented the then acting Chief Justice of Nigeria, Tanko Mohammed, on the 5 justices that ruled on the nullification of all the votes that the APC got in all elections conducted in Zamfara State in 2019 because the party did not conduct a valid primaries. He was also among the 8-man Supreme Court justice who removed the PDP's Emeka Ihedioha and declared Hope Uzodinma the winner of the election. The current CJN was also among the 5-man justices that unanimously nullified the election of APC candidate David Leon and his deputy Bio Barakuma Degi Eremewo in Bayelsa State in 2020. So that is the first one, Justice Ariwola. And then the second justice is Musa Datijo. Musa Datijo Mohammed was appointed a Supreme Court judge in July 2012. Can you imagine? 11 years now. Before then, he had worked as a judge of the High Court, Niger State in 1989, as Justice of the Court of Appeal in 1998, as presiding Justice Sokoto Division Court of Appeal in 2009, and presiding Justice Port Harcourt Division in 2010. And that person is Kudirat Motomori Olatokunbo Kekereekun. Can you imagine? Kudirat Motomori Olatokunbo Kekereekun was appointed a Justice of the Supreme Court of Nigeria in June 8, 2013. She read the judgment that sacked Emeka Ihedioha as the governor of Imo State on January 14, 2020. The Supreme Court Justice was a member of the panel that declared Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello the winner of the 2019 governorship election and dismissed PDP's Musa Wada's appeal. Can you imagine? So this lady alone has been involved in controversial court cases. The one that removed Emeka Ihedioha and put Hope Uzodinma was seen as APC business. The one that put Yahaya Bello was also seen as APC business. So these people have history of biased judgment, I see. Justice John Enyang Okoro was elevated to the Supreme Court in November 15, 2013. Okoro was one of the 5 justices that ruled on the nullification of all the votes that APC got in Zamfara State in 2019 election because the party did not conduct a valid primaries. And that person is Chima Sentus Nweze. Chima Sentus Nweze became a justice of the Supreme Court in 2014 after serving at the Court of Appeal between 2008 to 2014. The Supreme Court justice was part of the team that declared Senate President Ahmad Lawan winner of the Yobe North senatorial ticket for the APC for 2023. Can you imagine? Look at the antecedent of them. So this person that did not participate in APC senatorial primaries was made a senator, okay? And they upheld it. Amina Adamu Ogie was elevated to the Court of Appeal bench in 2002 and consequently rose to become a Supreme Court Justice on November 7, 2016. She was one of the 8-man panel Supreme Court Justices who removed PDP's Emeka Hedioha and put Uzodinma in 2019. Can you imagine? Number 7 is Owane Musa Abba Aji. Owane Musa Abba Aji became a Supreme Court Justice on January 8, 2019. She was part of the 5 justices that ruled on nullification of APC of votes that the APC got in Zamfara State in 2019. Mohammed Lawal Garuba. Mohammed Lawal Garuba was elevated to the Supreme Court on November 6, 2020. He was among the 5-man judges who declared Senate President Ahmad Lawan winner of the Yobe North senatorial ticket for the APC. Can you imagine? So these people have a record of working for APC already. That is it. So the number 9 here is Helen Moronkeji Ogunwumiji. Can you imagine? Helen Moronkeji Ogunwumiji was elevated to the Supreme Court on November 6, 2020. She was also among the 3 judges out of 5 that ruled for Senate President Lawan. Can you imagine, for Yobe North senatorial ticket for APC. Number 10 is Ibrahim Mohammed Musa Saulawa. Musa Saulawa. Can you imagine? And number 11 is Adamu Jauro. Number 12 is Emmanuel A. Agim. Number 13 is Tijani Abubakar. Okay, so these are the judges that will handle the case. When the case Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar eventually ends at the Supreme Court. See, are all of them not the same product of a Milocon corrupt profession? Shame. That is it. Just see all of them. They are all product of APC. They have history of working for APC. 13 of them. So there's no difference. Someone said Obi should present all the polling unit agents for his victory. If not, nothing for him. All these people are the same and the same. It's time for them to cash out. They will even be happy for the matter to get to Supreme Court so that they can also get their money. So they're happy that the matter is coming to them. So I will wait and see whether judiciary will avoid the Electoral Act that has been signed into law in 2022 that says the election result must be transferred from polling unit to the portal. Nobody blame INEC failure. Transfer senators and representatives into INEC portal and refuse to also transfer presidential election result. Okay, the tribunal didn't emphasize on the constitution that has been signed into law, and they just went ahead and analyzed without referring to the constitution, and even said FCT no longer matter. They just erred in so many things. That is true, because they have been paid to do that. So if the tribunal judges can say Tinubu did not commit the money forfeiture in USA in Nigeria, and the Lagos State did not convict him, he can contest. Then politicians like the governor of Bayelsa and the governor of Delta State are not legally bound not to aspire, okay, on any political position as it stands, okay, by what the electoral tribunal had just said. Exactly. Because it means that Ibori can come out now and contest. Someone say, why? It's good to appeal the judgment to disgrace our judges the more. and sink Nigeria constitution and Nigerians who refuse the country to work. For where they will go, but the judgment is not going to be different from the. Are you saying that even the judgment that the appeal court read, that these judges did not contribute to it? They know about it now. They were part of it, so they are waiting for it to come so that they can also do justice to it the way they want it. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment. Those are the Supreme Court justices that the case Obi and Atiku will go and meet at the Supreme Court. It's not going to be different. They will do it the same way.